Welcome to Title Talk with your host, Drew Wishover, entrepreneur, a published author, and owner of Inspired Title Group, along with his co-host and CEO, Amy Maley. Each week, they offer you some laughs, industry terminology, tips and strategies, along with the occasional real estate professional to help educate you as it pertains to buying, selling, or just plain old homeownership. Thanks for spending time with them. Now, let's jump into today's episode of Title Talk. Oh, down. Down. No, thank you guys.
Wait. Let's make sure everyone can hear us before we start our intro. Because
yes,
sometimes we get into that intro.
And make sure that
we're good.
Can be,
you can hear
us. All right.
I'm wearing my jersey.
I am too.
Not because the New Orleans Saints destroyed the Packers last week.
Rough week.
It was a rough week.
It was a rough week.
It was good to have football back, but
holy cow. Well, good morning. I'm Drew.
And I'm Amy.
We are your friendly hosts of a weekly show called Title Talk. We are Inspired Title Group, and we are Palos Heights.
Palos Heights.
Yeah, Palos Heights.
That's okay.
And Indiana. We thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for another edition of Title Talk. We got some fun today. We're going to go back through some football fun because it is football season.
It is football time.
We love football.
We do love
it.
football.
We didn't love it last week. Why do we play fantasy football? Like, holy cow.
Dude, my fantasy football name is Injuries Are Us.
Oh, very
I
fitting.
had 3 injuries on my team within the first 2 quarters of the game.
I believe it. So
2 quarters
very
or half.
Fitting. 2 quarters, 1 half?
1 half, same thing.
Same thing. It is. I mean, you basically just broke it down further for us.
I did. You're welcome.
Yes, indeed. So, hey, we are really getting into some the fourth quarter of 2021, which...
This year was so... What year?
Holy moly.
Like, I feel like I blinked 3 times and the year was over.
It's crazy. Business has been just all over the place. We are just really getting after it and doing some good things. So we're gonna kind of talk about some things today and a little bit more about who we are. Go through some fun things of learning a little bit more about us. Share some inside scoop to our company. And why don't we get into it, Aim?
Let's do it.
What you do first.
Let's do it. We're gonna start with some fun facts.
Man,
I'm starting with National Guacamole Day.
Ew.
The end. I have nothing else to say about it.
That is a day? That's today?
I guess.
Carol, you hear that?
Does she like guacamole?
Day. No. She doesn't like it.
She could eat it with a spoon?
On everything. On literally everything.
I can't. I'm
Burgers
sorry. I tried.
And with chips, with like eggs. I mean, yes, she crushes it. And love you, honey.
Much better. That's above my head is National Cinnamon Raisin Day. National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day.
No, I love me some raisin bread.
I wish I knew that this morning.
Yeah, I have some that's actually sitting at home that Carol's been bugging me to bring. Without even knowing today was, Cinnamon Raisin Day. Yeah, my fault. I dropped the ball.
Okay, it's also National Play-Doh Day.
Oh, I love
Do
Play-Doh.
you know what Play-Doh was for initially? In 1949. What?
Puttying your teeth.
God, no.
Oh, I don't maybe fill in those gaps where you have holes.
It was used to clean wallpaper. They used Play-Doh as a wallpaper cleaner. And then
Interesting concept.
when oil furnaces began getting used instead of coal furnaces,
right,
there wasn't as much need for, Play-Doh wallpaper cleaner. So, and then
they gave it to the kids.
They did. They patented.
You can't say that word. Patented?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
There's a couple words I can't say. That's one of them.
Right.
They filed the patent in 1958. It didn't get approved until 1965, and by that time was actually sold till I think it was General Mills bought out the company.
Yes, they did.
And then Captain Kangaroo promoted Play-Doh, and then the sales just skyrocketed.
That's the end.
The end. That is the start. Did you play with Play-Doh? I loved it, right?
Yeah. I loved it. And just like squeezing it through the machine to make like spaghetti and just the different shapes and things.
Did you ever taste Play-Doh?
It's bad.
It's
I don't know that I you know what
it's really
I
salty. And I
Really?
I feel like it's one of those things that you have to try chewing on.
Yeah.
Like silly putty.
I've never had, I don't have recollection of just blatantly trying it, but I mean,
It's not toxic though, don't worry. I'm this way
Is
for
it still
other
even
reasons.
around? Can you still get Play-Doh?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, me and
Whoa.
Bub play with Play-Doh all the
Get a
time.
little
That's why.
defensive
Yeah.
on the Play-Doh over there.
My Bub and I love Play-Doh time.
Okay.
Brittany, you want to tell us about Mayflower Day?
What is Mayflower Day, Britt? Oh yeah, yeah. The genius behind the scenes. Go ahead. What
She
is
is a genius of this. Of this.
Absolutely.
It's a boat.
Another.
Yes, the Mayflower is a boat.
We had a conversation prior to going on the air, and it's like it's some famous boat in history.
A boat that set sail
That's our future.
on September 16th, 1620, from Plymouth, England.
Oh,
Left with 102 souls on board.
and 2 animals of every kind. Oh no, that was Noah's Ark.
No, that's the other thing she thought
That
about.
was-
So anyway, yes, Mayflower Day because it left Plymouth, England,
Nice.
September 16th in 1690.
Very good.
The end.
Very good. Well, those are some fun facts.
That's what I'm here for.
Nice. Good
Enlightening.
deal.
Wait till you get to my current events.
Oh boy.
Just
Can't
wait.
wait.
Some good
Can't
ones
wait.
coming at you.
All right, here's my fun fact. You like coffee?
Usually.
Yeah, I love
I
coffee.
like coffee. I do.
I love coffee. So
You don't drink it enough, I don't think.
I don't, and that's a problem. There is, and I just found this out, there is a coffee break festival. A coffee break festival.
What does one do at a coffee break
Well,
festival?
here, if you stand by for another couple seconds, I will tell you. At the Coffee Break Festival, it's funny because it was.
You're cracking yourself
it
up
is.
right
It's-
now.
It's in Stoughton, Wisconsin.
Okay.
They do brewings of different coffees, and
Got
they
it.
do a bean spitting contest.
Bean spitting? Bean
Lofting
spitting.
beans through the air.
So glad I know that
Yeah,
exists.
yeah. So
My life was so empty before I knew about
I
it.
mean, it's pretty great. I was pretty excited about it to read that this started back in the 1800s when women working in the local tobacco shops and stores, the warehouses, they would pause their day, go and brew some coffee, and then sit down and have a chat. That's how coffee breaks started,
I love it.
right?
I
It's
like
pretty,
those ladies.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty great to have a little coffee time.
That's pretty fantastic.
Uh-huh. Now, this one is going to rack your brain for a little bit. This one is
Shocking.
one of those thinking games, but it's not.
Games.
It's not really a game. It's a reality. So, let's just say that you and Ken, which is your brother,
I have a brother named Ken.
which let's
Shout
just
out.
say that you guys are identical twins. Okay?
Oh.
So, you guys are identical twins. You are genetically siblings. Your kids are not cousins. They're genetically siblings. They're legally
Because we have the same.
DNA. So in the DNA count, your kids and his kids are siblings,
Ew.
and although they're recognized as cousins, because you guys possess
Because you have the-
50% of the DNA
That
as
is so
opposed to
freaky.
25, right? So people that are identical twins,
Brittany's-
when they have
Brittany's
kids,
face is making
yeah,
my life
well,
right.
this is because I told you it was going to be kind of one of those mind games, and the Mayflower blew you away. I can't imagine you grasping this.
She
I
didn't
mean-
get a lot of sleep last night. Leave her alone.
I know. I just like
Don't
to tease
pick
her.
on
It's
her.
okay. And then finally,
Oh God, there's another one.
there's one more. Finally, this is great. I love the country. I love the USA. Route 66. Okay.
Route
The-
66, but yes.
Route 66,
Routes.
the path between, all the way across the country, here and the West Coast, okay? New Mexico said, I'm going to go ahead and put some grooves in the road that when you drive over these grooves, they will sound like America the Beautiful.
Stop it.
So there are a quarter-mile stretch between Albuquerque, I believe it is Albuquerque and
I
Tierras.
want to do it.
They put grooves in the road in different
Yeah.
places so that as you drive over them, the resonation of your tires will sound like it's playing America the Beautiful.
Can you sing America the Beautiful?
Nope. But I thought that was awesome. Like
It would have been
this
awesome.
this is the engineering and creativity that we have.
insane.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I do want to drive and go.
That's
just
pretty cool.
hear
That is,
that.
I've always
Yeah.
wanted to drive Route 66. It's
Absolutely.
kind of one of my.
My brother and I drove it when he was going away to college. He went to Pepperdine, so
Okay.
we took the ride and we did the southern route of Route 66, and it was pretty cool. You go through the Ozarks and you go into Texas, and yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's
it's
sick.
It's a nice little trip.
I've
so.
always, like I said, that's been a bucket list thing of mine.
Yeah. Well, make sure you drive over America
Route
the Beautiful.
66.
Yeah, whatever. Potato. Milk. However you want to say it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your fun facts for today.
And that's a person
that's a
trying-
telephone trying to get a hold of me.
Trying to ruin Title Talk.
Yeah, wow, what the heck? People calling me during Title Talk. Just send us a message. We'll get back in. And now we're going to take you guys home.
We're gonna wrap it up
Home stretch.
with our quotes.
Our quote of thy day.
Okay,
What do you got?
I'm going Maya Angelou today.
Oh, Maya.
My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style.
Great.
I feel like I need that quote on my.
You should have that on your wall.
Isn't it awesome? I do.
Yeah.
I've never heard it before, but I really love it.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think these thoughts and quotes are great. I think that, we should really start to have them, scroll across the screen, some of our past ones
Look at her face.
to have them, just reminders, because, we just get caught up in the day, and this is exactly, what we want you to take a minute to stop.
And I feel like my quotes are always a reflection of what I need to hear.
Right.
Like I feel like they just resonate very well with me for what I'm going through.
I do think that each week the quote that we bring up is applicable to maybe what's going on around us or
Yes.
in our world.
Yes.
At least that's the flavor that I've felt through the past many months of doing this.
I do too. Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
So mine becomes, some people miss the message because they're too busy looking for the mistake. Some people miss the message because they're too busy looking for the mistake. Guys, simple. I mean, it's really simple. And I really encourage you to take a lot of what we said and take a couple minutes to just give yourself grace and embrace the good things and the accomplishments that you've all achieved. We're all great in certain ways, and to walk through life and think you're not good enough and be constantly challenged by that person's grass being greener on the other side. Why don't you pay attention to watering your grass? Worry about your grass, make your grass green. Who cares about theirs? All right?
Or mine.
Make yours green. And really feed yourself, feed your soul, line yourself with the right people, give to some people who are less fortunate than you. Come out and use Inspired Title. We're just here for you guys, and that's why we do the show each and every week. And we thank you guys for listening and tuning in each and every week. Please share. Please check this out on YouTube. Like us. Go to our webpage and like that as well. Just like us. Just like us a
Like
lot.
me.
A lot. So until next week, my name's Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We thank you for tuning in. Have a great week, everybody, and go
Bears!
Get out of here.
Well, there you have it. That is it for this week's edition of Title Talk. Be sure to head over to our Inspired YouTube page and subscribe and like. And make sure you follow the team on Instagram and Facebook. Join us again next time for more tips and knowledge from the industry pros. Thanks again for listening.